Hi there, my name is Deb Hadley, and this is my EPIC Master Course Tour. The course that I am touring today is Business 151, People Skills, which is more commonly known as Human Relations. It's a requirement in the Business Administration program, and students in a lot of other courses take it because it teaches everything from communication skills to problem solving to team building to conflict management, you name it. If it has to do with human beings, the course covers it. So I'd like to start with my announcements page, and at the beginning of the course, I post a welcome video that's just kind of a personal introduction to the course and introduction to me. It's just a few minutes long, and it helps to personalize me as an instructor to the students. I've learned over the years that students enjoy getting to know their instructors, and in an online class, one of the best ways I can replicate that experience is just show them videos. So you'll see videos throughout this course. I post the transcript. There's a welcome announcement that gives them some instructions about the things that they need to do over the first few days of the course, and then I tell them to head over to the Get Starting page. So on the Get Starting page of the class, what I've tried to do here is give students a lot of information because I've found that if they understand from the get-go what they need to do, when they need to do it, how they need to do it, and what to do if they run into a jam, I get far fewer problems later on, and students seem to be less frustrated with the course. So I post a video tour of the course that shows them where everything is located, how to navigate in the course. I repost the welcome announcement because it never hurts for them to read it twice. It lists all of the orientation and assignments, the course entry quiz, touring the course, the syllabus, and I have a couple of documents that I've created, 10 basic steps to success in this course, and also kind of a summary on everything that's required in the course, if you will. Then I direct them, once they've finished the orientation materials, to the lessons page of the course. On my faculty information page, when I did the master certification, I changed a lot about this page. It used to be very stiff, if you will. And so what I tried to do at the suggestion of the trainers was to make it a little bit more personal, a little friendly, and so hopefully I've achieved that. And I've also highlighted the best way to reach me. So let's go on to lessons real quick, and let me show you a few things. One of the things I believe that we need to teach students is professional skills, and one of the things that I find in my class is that students tend to email me like they would text a friend, and so I'm trying to teach them that this is a professional environment, and I'm trying to demonstrate for them and teach them the skills, communication skills, especially written skills that would be required in the workplace. So I posted this article from Inside Higher Ed on how to talk to a professor, and I quiz them on the article later on in the course. I have information about the coursework and lessons. In this folder, I have everything that they need to know in terms of how the lessons are structured, general notes about assignment requirements. I post the Blackboard video on how to submit assignments and how to view instructor feedback. I give them the discussion forum requirements up front, and that pretty much covers it. So they can always refer back to this information if they have questions about what the assignment requirements are. Then I give them an access to the McGraw-Hill Connect library. This course does use Connect, and what I've tried to do is not make Connect the star of the course, but make it a supporting player of the course. So I give them access to the Connect materials, and I build the Connect materials into the course, but they are not the course. I explain adaptive release here, and then here are my lesson folders, and I've tried to do a couple of things with these. One, I put the due date right on the outside of the course, and I have set my courses up as chapters rather than as weeks, because what I'm trying to do is orient them from the get-go to what chapter they're in, what we're going to be studying, when it's due, and I give them a little graphic that just kind of tries to give them an image of what the chapter is all about, so that before they even open the folder, they're already thinking about what they're going to study. When you go into my folders, with the exception of chapter 1 where I go into some explanation of how my lessons are structured, you'll see a similar structure in all of my chapters. I don't want students to be confused, so I give them a video introduction to the chapter. There's a checklist for the chapter of everything that they need to do. Then I list the Chapter 1 learning outcomes and also indicate where they're posted in the text. I always have a lecturette, little 3 or 4, sometimes longer paragraphs that introduce the student to my perspective on the chapter. Then I give them a reading assignment. I post the publisher's PowerPoint presentation and explain that they're there for note-taking. Then I incorporate the Learn Smart from Connect and the quiz from Connect, and then I always have a forum and often have a writing assignment. In this first chapter, I introduce the journal because in this course, it's all about them and what they need to do to improve their own personal skills. So I get introduced them to this in the first chapter. In the second chapter, you'll see a similar setup where I again go into I sometimes start with a TED Talk. There's some great TED Talks out there, especially for this course. So if that's the case, rather than a video of me, I give them a great TED Talk, and this is an excellent one. Again, they get the chapter, checklist, the learning objectives, the lecturette, reading assignment, PowerPoints, Learn Smart quiz, and then the writing assignment. And so most of the chapters in this course have a writing assignment associated with it. There are detailed instructions here, and then again, a link to the forum, and once again, a link to the journal. So that's pretty much the structure of the lessons in my course. Again, I try to give them a visual, give them the order of presentation, keep it the same, and I try to give them a variety of learning opportunities. We know several things about how adults learn. They need to know why they need to be studying this. They need to learn experientially and experimentally. They need to approach learning as a problem solving, and they learn best when the topic is of immediate value. So I always try to explain to students right up front why this is important and how they can use it immediately in their lives. The collaboration page is pretty much what you see in every course. So is the exams page. I do post course resources, which are essentially the same information that you find in the Getting Started page, and I do shut the Getting Started page off after we've been in the course for a couple of weeks. My grades page and the student support. So that's my course. I do make this course available to anyone who wants to see it. If you're interested in it, send me an email, dlhadley@waketech.edu, and I will get you access to the course so that you can nose around and take a deeper look if you'd like. Thanks for watching my video.